Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another Ramble. Things out in my hallway are kind of disruptive right now, so my apologies if that picks up on the thing. But I can't do anything about that. So yeah, my apologies. But let us kick things off on today's Ramble, and it is Wednesday, February 25th at 9:50 p.m. EST. Alrighty, last night, after the Ramble, I played Yakuza Kiwami 3 for longer than I should have, and then I went to bed. I woke up multiple times, got out of bed about 7:15, got dressed, had breakfast, got to class at about 7:40, so 20 minutes early. My group slowly showed up. Oh, I have a quiz in team projects on Friday. Glad I remembered that, so I can look over stuff again tomorrow. Also midterm Friday, so I gotta make sure I look over stuff for that. So yeah, we went to class. We worked on the worksheet that we're actively doing. I think 4.2 is the number or something. Oh my god, or not 4.2, 4.3. We finished 4.2 today, and we started 4.3. And 4.3 seems so needlessly overcomplicated. Maybe not overcomplicated, just it seems like it's so much work that it seems like way too much. One guy left at about 9:30. He wanted to leave, he just had to leave a little early. I kind of wish I could have followed him, but I didn't have an actual good reason to leave, so we ended up calling it at 9:50. So it was only 20 more minutes, but it felt like forever. Then I drove to my next class, ended up running into Nick, so we talked about random stuff for, 25, 30 minutes, I think. Then I drove into my next class and finished watching Spider-Man Homecoming. It's still just as good as I remember. Highly recommend if you like Spider-Man or want to try to get into Spider-Man. Although also if you want to get into Spider-Man, honestly, maybe Into the Spider-Verse would be a better suggestion. I don't know. I definitely think Homecoming is a good starting point, but also, realistically, as long as you're starting with the first Spider-Man movie of whatever set you're going with, whether it's Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Into the Spider-Verse, as long as it's the first one, I feel like you're fine. So I finished Spider-Man, and then today in class we mostly just did review stuff for the midterm on Friday. Right now, I'm feeling kind of okay about it. However, that is very much subject to change. After that class, I went and got lunch. I had some spicy buffalo mac and cheese, and garlic bread, and it was very, very good. Then I went, sat in the hallway, and what did I... Actually, I remember now. By the time lunch was over, by the time I was done eating lunch, I just went up to the spot where we play Uno on Wednesdays, and I was watching the newest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. So I think I'm caught up. I think a new episode comes out tomorrow. Nick showed up and we played Uno for an hour 15, give or take. And then we had lab. Lab today was not very fun. In my opinion, we went to different stations, and you had to look at these fossils and identify what kind of fossils they were and make observations, and draw them. I'm a terrible drawer, so I was hoping I don't lose points for that. at risk of sounding a little immature for a 21-year-old who has the humor of a middle schooler, I got to hold fossilized poop today. Isn't that fun? Of course, it was like one of the only fossils I could recognize right off the bat. So that's kind of funny. Anyway, moving on from poop, as amusing as I find it, like I said, humor of a middle schooler, which is totally fine, in my opinion. I went to... By the way, I made sure I'm sitting up today to try to prevent as many yawns as there were the other day. After lab, I went to the cafe and I got a frappuccino, like a double chocolate chip, one without coffee, because I needed something. Then I went and I worked on the portion of a paper for Earth History, like our group paper. There was something I needed to finish. There's still more stuff I need to do, so I presumably will do it tomorrow night, or tomorrow in class, or something. I don't know. But before I could do that, there was something I needed to finish. So I got the thing done, and then I had a guy in our group look over it and make sure it looked good. He said it looked okay, but we're going to talk about it in class tomorrow, so he was hoping I don't need to make any immediate shifts or changes. Then I went and had sushi for dinner, just kind of switching some stuff up today. Like this week, I had sushi today. I had ramen yesterday. Like, it was just, very crazy. I know. Me just changing up my meal schedules. Then I came back here and I worked on midterm for my Tuesday-Thursday class. That's due Friday by midnight. There are 10 problems. Multiple problems have multiple letter parts, A, B, A, B, C, D, A, B, you get the idea. So I have finished 6 problems. I am officially over halfway. I am stopping for the night. I am currently on my break. Well, I say break, but I'm done for the night. So I'm rambling to you all, and then I'm going to check in on Animal Crossing, and then I'm going to try and watch Thor Ragnarok. I don't know how long it is. I'm actually going to check right now, because I don't want to be up too late, but I thought maybe I could fit it. Let's see, 2 hours, 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, we'll be fine. Let's see, 2017. All right. So yeah, that is the current plan. And then tomorrow, I have a meeting with the intern lady, and then I'm going to try and finish my midterm for the Tuesday-Thursday class, and then prep for the Friday midterm and the quiz in team projects. I don't know. Lots of stuff that I got to do. Also, Friday is just a special day in general. That will be talked about on Friday, though. Also, I don't know how in-depth I will go, but Friday is a special day. That might be everything. I don't think I am missing anything. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. So if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so. Link for that is in the description below. And as always, don't forget, your support means the world to me, and I love you all, but most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anyone else in the entire world, and anything else in the entire world. I cannot wait to get to talk to her again, hang out with her, do stuff with her. Just, I don't know, hang out and not have to worry about midterms. Finals week is gonna be miserable. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be terrible. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow with another ramble. I'm sure I will be exhausted and miserable, but we will pull through. However, until then, Bye.